Welcome to my blog. Susan Grace Wisniewski of Insight Services Reiki Center. Today's blog is The Self-Healing Web of Light, Transforming and Releasing Trauma Marks. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free self-healing techniques on the internet. You can do so by clicking the subscribe button right here. The Self-Healing Web of Light, Transforming and Releasing Trauma Marks. We all carry the residue from past traumas within us. Regardless of whether these traumas were deeply or mildly scarring, they still leave their mark. These past traumas may be impacting us on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. What we may not realize is that there are ways to resolve and release certain aspects of these trauma marks. The Self-Healing Web of Light provides a way to gradually transform these layers or marks of trauma. This particular self-healing visualization helps to transform recent and long-held traumatic residue. Uncommon transformation for common trauma residue. Trauma marks are commonly found within everyone. However, as each person is unique, they require uncommon transformation, i.e., self-healing, which is catered to each individual. As we ask the Divine Light for help to transform our personal trauma marks, the self-healing adapts to our specific needs. The desire to heal is a very powerful tool. Having a clear desire and intention to heal from past traumas will powerfully aid this light transformation process. Our desire to heal helps us to open to the self-healing process. Inviting light from the highest heavens to aid in our self-healing brings us divine assistance. When we involve divine assistance in our self-healing journey, miracles abound. Trauma leaves its mark on us and within us. These trauma marks can be transformed into light and released from the body. There are many different types of traumas held in the body. Generic trauma marks, death marks, PTSD marks, etc. A trauma mark is an energetic construct in the body which contains information from the trauma that was experienced. These marks contain mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual information. For example, a trauma mark from a car accident could contain shock, trauma, fear, helplessness, anger, physical impact trauma, loss of safety and security, vulnerability, etc. An unlimited amount of information can be stored within each trauma mark. Each mark might contain identical or different information. Numerous trauma marks may be scattered throughout the body from a single event. Guided visualization to transform what no longer serves us. There are two versions of this self-healing web of light visualization, written and audio. Both are provided as useful tools for self-healing. Before you begin the process, check in with yourself to notice how you feel, physically, mentally, and emotionally. When we visualize something, we are allowing our imagination to co-create with us. Initially, you might just think through the process, which works just as well. Gradually, with practice, you may begin to imagine, with the corresponding images, what is actually occurring. Internally asking your higher self to help you visualize, to help you see more, will assist the process. The Self-Healing Web of Light Technique. Begin the visualization process. Number 1. Setting the intention for the session. Set the intention for the visualization by imagining what it is you would like the process to focus on. It's helpful to be specific. For example, in this self-healing session of light, I am addressing the congestion and layers of energetic trauma marks left in my body from blank. Pause here a moment to set this intention for the session. Step 2. Invoke the beings of light for help. You may feel called to create your own invocation. calling on the divine beings or helpers that you resonate with. We are grateful for the help and guidance of the highest illumined beings during this self-healing session. We invite God, Jesus, the brothers and sisters of the light, the angels and the archangels, the ascended masters to help. We give gratitude for all their help, blessings, guidance, and healing energies. Step 3. Invite pure love and light to help. It is important to be clear about inviting only pure love and light to help from the highest heavens. We are grateful for the presence of the Holy Fire Reiki, pure love and light, which joins us and surrounds us fully. We are showered with pure love and light, beams of light coming into our body, mind, and spirit, into the field above, below, and around us. We are blessed by pure love and light from the highest heavens, from the highest realms. Step 4. Installing the 3 spheres of self-healing light. Imagining light inside your body is energizing and promotes healing. Imagining installing these spheres of pulsing light within the body gives you a focus for these self-healing centers. Imagine now that 3 small spheres of light are being installed in 3 locations in your body. 1 at the base of your skull inside your head, 1 in your lower abdomen, and 1 in the center of your chest. These spheres of light are filled with continuously pulsing beams of light, which send light throughout and around the entire body. Step 5. The spheres of light energetically connect. Once these 3 spheres of light are installed in the body, they begin connecting energetically to one another. Imagine a figure 8 of light energy moving back and forth between the head sphere to the heart sphere. Then imagine a figure 8 of light energy moving back and forth between the heart sphere and the abdominal sphere. Step 6. The web of light expands. Once connected, the spheres of light begin expanding into a web of light throughout your entire body. Imagine this web of healing light energy begins sending pulses of light, waves of light, ripples of light throughout your entire body. These waves of light act like a sonar pulse moving through water. These waves of light find the trauma marks that are hidden in the body. When these waves find or bump into a trauma mark, they begin to transform this energetic congestion into light. After each pocket of congestion or trauma mark is transformed into light, they begin to draw together into a clump, much like a magnet. Step 7. The black sphere of light. The light-filled trauma marks are drawn to one another and coalesce into a black sphere of light. Imagine the sphere of light to appear between the heart and abdominal spheres, resting just outside the body. Once this sphere appears, it means that all the transformed trauma marks have been gathered within it. Even if you don't think you see or feel it, trust that it appears and proceed with the visualization. Step 8. Removal of the black sphere of light. At this point, the highest illumined beings begin the process of removing the black sphere of light. Imagine the black sphere of light being lifted out of the body, mind, and spirit by the highest illumined beings. Imagine it then being lifted out of the auric field around you. Imagine it being transported up to the highest heavens, the highest realms, for further healing and transformation. Step 9. Breathe in light, breathe out. To further acknowledge this release of energy, repeat the following with your inner voice while breathing gently. Breathe in light, breathe out. I release all energy not my own. Step 10. Giving gratitude. It is important to give gratitude for all parts of this process. We give gratitude to the beings of light who aided and assisted in this process. We give gratitude to all the pure love and light which helped in this process. Now, check in with yourself again to determine if you feel different now that you've experienced the self-healing web of light. I highly recommend repeating this self-healing web of light visualization often, daily, weekly, etc.